if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to talk that law. Let's talk about it. But before I begin, for those who may not know me, I'm a Texas trial attorney going on my 5th year in the game. Y'all see the law license on the wall, signed by the 9 justices of the Supreme Court. I was minding my business. I was drinking my water. And somebody said, we had a new trial that started today. Somebody said, we don't have to sit around and look upside a certain prosecutor's head all day today. Somebody said, you can go watch another prosecutor in another trial and be bored out your life. What you want to do? What you want to do? Do you want to look at the back of DA's love head in the YSL trial? Or do you want to go over to the trial of Young Dolph and be bored to death by the prosecutor? Nevertheless, his style may be boring, but his case is strong. When I tell you his case is so strong, we can be one and done. We can wrap it up and tie it in a bow right now. Where my pro prosecutor people at? Because y'all always say I'm always pro defense. Come on in here, my pro prosecution team. Where y'all at? What's going on, Nurse Shells? Chicky Brewer. What's going on? I want to hear your take on that confession. Today was terrible. Get them, Joe. Let's go. Been waiting on this. We totally needed your comedy. 313, the best side. Bernadette Clements. Hello. Oh, I'm still on Young Thug, and then we got Get Them Joe open and shut. Yeah, today for Young Thug was open and shut. Today was definitely open and shut for Young Thug because there was nothing going on. We had what's his name? Lil D, Quindarius Zachary. His testimony continued today, but it was a lot of I don't recall, I don't remember. You know, the same old. You had DA Love asking 1,000 questions. He's giving the same answer. You have the defense attorneys objecting to waste of time. 403. A lot the judge was kind of sustaining. She wanted it to move along. So we definitely got a lot of that today in the YSL trial. So I decided to take the evening to cover a little bit of Young Dolph. And we all know who Young Dolph is. He was an established rapper in Memphis, Tennessee, by way of Chicago. I believe he was born in Chicago, but he spent most of his life in Tennessee. So condolences to the family on behalf of for this trial. I know it's not easy. I believe the first witness was his sister, and she was pretty much there to establish who he was as a person. He was a living, breathing, walking, talking person, and the defense team and the prosecution team agreed that he was a person, and he is a person that passed away. So there was no need for the sisters to get on the stand and look at autopsy photos and things of that nature, it may draw an emotional response. So a lot of times some attorneys just agree to stipulate that that was the case. Let's see. TBO say I'm pro prosecution team in the Young Dolph trial. Thank you, TBO, for jumping in. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And I mean, I think today was 3 witnesses. You had the sister, you had the co-defendant, and you had the medical examiner. So you really don't need too much more than that. They may bring in a detective to wrap it up and tie it in a bow, but that's pretty much going to be it. Let's see. What's going on time? Thank you for popping in. I heard the other judge is better than a YSL judge. Definitely have two different styles. But yeah, it was crazy because today it was officially confirmed that CMG, which is a competitive record label to Young Dolph label, that's headed by Yo Gotti, it was confirmed in court today that his brother, Yo Gotti's brother, was the mastermind or the person who ordered the hit. So that's wild. I mean, people were speculating, but now it's been confirmed in open court. So more than likely, Yo Gotti's brother would have been facing charges eventually if he was not if they didn't take him out earlier. Was it this year? Earlier this year when Big Jook got shot. Oh yeah, thank you, Tiff. J40. His security did testify real briefly. What's going on, Keys Mobile? Minding my money. Yeah, that's correct. And some people are speculating. We don't know if it's true. You know how the streets will run wild. That maybe something was allowed to happen to the brother, so it wouldn't touch Yo Gotti, who is the head. We don't know if that's true. I mean, that's still his brother. I mean, there's so much speculation going on. But I was gonna just cover just a little bit of it. Yeah, so much going on. It's just really hard to cover, so much at one time. But I'm gonna show some of the images so we can all be caught up real quickly. So if anybody don't want to relive the video, I'm not gonna play the video, but just the picture so we can know who's who. All right, so this person here is the person who testified today, and which is crazy. He is the person that had the machine gun that did most of the shooting. And he told, I think his name is Cornelius Smith, he told on Justin Johnson, whose trial is going on right now. He told on him, I guess in exchange for a better sentence in the future. So the man that did the most shooting, that's probably actually even killed Young Dolph before this man even made his way to the yellow line, he told on him. And he told it all. And not only did he tell, they have video footage of these two after the fact in the same clothes, changing clothes. I mean, you can see them clear as day. It's not a fuzzy camera. I mean, so that's why I say this might be one and done. You don't even need day two. Maybe bring a detective on the stand to wrap it up, but that's it. Yeah, in broad daylight. So the backstory, supposedly they were supposed to get paid $100,000. Yo Gotti's brother said $100,000 to take him out. And I believe the one that's on the stand, the one that's telling, he only got a total of $800 in his pocket, and maybe $50,000 went to an attorney that represented him in the past. That hasn't been confirmed, but we know for a fact, according to him, he got at least $800. So I might even just play just a little bit of the video of the trial of him on the stand. But this case is yeah, it's pretty much done. What's going on, Aries 1? That might be revealed throughout the trial 313. And it's really hard to get into the minds of people to find out true motives without actually being that person. People say different things, but what I might do, just get kind of to the confession part, so we don't have to. I know most of you already seen the video, right? We can kind of get to the confession. I'm gonna wait for y'all to say something in the chat. We can make this as quick as possible. See, they showing how a trial's supposed to go, in and out. All right, y'all not seeing that. All right, let's see. I mean, he's telling it all. Let me see. We can just start with the good part. And apparently, there's a security concern because they did not want to show his face on camera. But I mean, most people already know what he looks like because of other court proceedings. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and hopefully we can get through the main parts. So 313, the best side. These two people on the screen took out Young Dolph. He was a rapper in Memphis, Tennessee. And you're having the trial of one of the people, one of the shooters, this person here. And this person here already pled to the charges.
Yes, ma'am.
And the person that's getting ready to take the stand is the other shooter, or in my opinion, the main shooter.
All
right, Mr. Smith, tell me your name.
Cornelius Smith.
And spell the first name.
Cornelius.
And last name.
Smith.
Now there's a microphone next to you to your right, but you don't have to worry about it. Church. You can look out toward me, keep your voice up, so I can hear you back here, okay?
Yes, sir.
And when I ask a question, or when the defense attorney asks a question, or the judge asks a question, you got to verbalize your answer, okay? So shaking the head and everything, I know that I know what it means,
Yes, sir.
but she's taking down what you say, and
Yes, sir.
so we need it like that.
Gotcha.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
What neighborhood?
Like on around here.
Okay. Like what streets did you grow up on?
Off Lamar and Sims.
All right. You got a family?
Yes, sir. I have 5 children still living. I lost my son in March of 2020.
Okay. And let's talk about 2020 because, well, that was a terrible thing, right?
Yes, sir.
How old was he?
He was 9 at the time.
And that had an impact on everybody.
Yes, sir.
Had an impact on you.
Yes, sir.
It caused you to take up some old habits.
Yes, sir. I went back to popping pills and not caring about nothing.
Before 2020, were you working?
I worked in schools in Germantown.
What'd you do for the schools in
I was a
Germantown?
janitor.
Did you do good at that job?
Yes, sir.
Your son dies and you say you start popping pills.
Yes, sir. Oxycodone and ecstasy.
Street drugs.
Yes, sir.
Did you start hanging back in your neighborhood?
Yes, sir. Start hanging around a lot of old friends.
All right. Some of those old friends trouble?
We all in trouble. I'm gonna say that. We all in trouble.
And I'm looking here, Cornelius, at your criminal record. You were convicted of aggravated assault in 2011, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Convicted of misdemeanor drugs in 2014.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, 2012.
12.
Case started in 2011 and ended in 2012.
Yes, sir.
As misdemeanor drugs.
Yes, sir.
And then resisting official detention in 2014.
Yes, sir.
That same Cornelius Smith.
Yes, sir.
And you're presently charged in this case with conspiracy to commit murder and with murder. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you have an attorney in this case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is he in the courtroom? Let me get out of your
Yes,
way.
sir.
Okay. What promises have I made to you with regard to your testimony today?
No.
Have I told you that you're not going to testify and walk out of here?
Yes, you told me that.
Do you know that you're going to prison?
Yes, sir.
Have I told you that it's very important, though, for you to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I told you it's important to tell the truth because I said so,
Yes, sir.
and because the judge will evaluate whether or not you told the truth.
Right.
And have I told you it's in your best interest to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
Are you here to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I want to skip forward. Okay? We're going to go back to everything. But I want to skip forward. Tell me about the day that you were arrested for this case.
It was my daughter's birthday, actually. And I was out. I had took her some cake and ice cream to school for her birthday. And the U.S. Marshals they were trailing me the whole time. I didn't know that they were trailing me because I had saw Govan the day before. And he was telling me that, police was on to us or whatever. And he asked me when the last time I spoke to Justin. And he was saying, I was like, it's been a minute. So he was like, they just ran in Justin's spot the night before. And he said that they been shooting at him and that I need to get rid of my phone because they own us. And the next day, I was locked up. Like,
Police
Police
captured
was on
you?
me
Police captured you that day?
the next day.
Did they get your phone that day from you?
They ain't get it from me. I left it with my children's mother or whatever.
They get your phone from your children's mother?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't throw it away like Govan told you to.
Nah, I ain't threw it away. I gave it to her.
Now, when the police first arrest you, I mean at the very start, do you say, hey, I want to tell you the truth about this whole thing?
No. I ain't never did it.
Okay. Did they interview you right after they arrested you?
Yeah, they interviewed me in Mississippi.
Okay. Did you tell them the truth or the lie?
I told them a lie.
Okay. At some point after you're arrested, did you decide to tell the truth?
Yeah, once I came to my senses and Justin had wrote me a kite. Somebody just
Thing. So let me tell you, when you hear another lawyer speak up and object, that means you stop talking. Okay? And you'll be instructed to either move on or to another question. Okay?
And I think some the objection is going to be hearsay. So let me try to get you. Let's try to back up, okay? So you said after you arrested, you came to your senses. Is that correct?
correct.
And you say that Justin, is that the defendant in this case,
Yes, sir.
had written you something that you called
A kite.
okay? Okay. Without saying what was in that kite, and that's a letter, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Without saying in that letter, after you received that letter, did you decide to tell the truth?
Right.
And what did you do once you decided to tell the truth?
I had spoke with my lawyer.
And thereafter, have you met a few times with detectives?
Yes.
And have you met, we count those 2 minutes right back here, I guess 3 or 4 times with me, is that correct?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say you did that because you realized you had been caught?
Yeah, I've been caught and I got a conscience too. Now they don't know where my senses. Yeah, I got a conscience.
He's talking about he grew a conscience. Well, you didn't grow
I'm going
one.
to play a video up here, Cornelius. You can turn a little bit, see it once we start playing.
Put on the beat. Screen up.
For the record, you're playing what's been marked as, or will be marked as exhibit number 5.
Listen, you can stop it right there. All right, Cornelius, what are we looking at?
That's the day that we had saw Young Dolph and put in Makeda.
All right, so whose car is that?
That's Young Dolph.
All right, and you say we, who saw this car?
Me and Justin.
Well, let's back up then and tell me how you know Justin.
Through Govan.
All right, and who is Govan?
Hernandez Govan Quick. We know about Quick.
Okay, who is Quet?
Associate.
All right, you say associate, is he younger or older than you?
Older.
What neighborhood does he hang out in?
Orange Mountain.
Does he live over there?
Yes, sir, he did.
Do you know what street his house is on?
Bradley.
Are you familiar with that street?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever buy drugs from Mr. Govan?
Yes, I brought ecstasy.
Okay, would he sell you ecstasy pills? You ever heard the term like old head?
Nah.
Okay. Would you consider him sort of a older criminal figure in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I call him like a bro.
Okay. Did you have another guy in that neighborhood you used to hang out with too?
Yeah, Big Bobby.
Big Bobby. Is that Bobby Carter?
Bobby Carter, yes, sir.
How often would you be over there on Bradley Street?
I don't know, that's just about every day.
Okay. So this is a hangout area, and you would buy ecstasy from Quet.
Quick.
All right. How is it that you met Justin through Quet?
Just like being around, basically being around.
Would Justin be around Quet too?
Yeah, he'll be around quick.
Do you know why Justin would be around Quet?
They look at each other like brothers, brothers, and then just rap or whatever.
All right. You knew Justin to be a rapper?
Yeah,
Did you know his rap name?
straight drop.
And did you know Quet to be involved in, I guess, the rap business or something?
College still.
Okay.
College still.
What sort of would he call himself as far as being in the business?
I guess a negotiator. I don't know.
A negotiator?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know whether or not he was trying to negotiate for straight drop?
I guess trying to get him a deal.
Okay. Do you know who he was trying to get him a deal with?
Big Jook and them got in them.
All right. You said Big Jook, is that correct?
Yeah,
You ever heard of the music label CMG?
yeah,
Is that Big Jook's?
yeah, Big Jook and them.
And his brother, right?
Yeah,
His brother's Gotti, is that correct?
yeah.
Okay. Before this day, which is in November of 2021, about how long had you been knowing Justin?
A few months.
A few months. About how many times do you think you'd been around him?
Up 10, we went to club together.
All right, y'all. So far we see that Justin, the person that's on trial, aka straight drop, only been knowing the person that's telling on him a few months. So word to the wise, you're going out committing crimes. First of all, don't do it, but you're going with people who don't even know you. So this man on the stand has no allegiance to straight drop. It's just some person that he was doing a job with. So, people are wondering, how can he go up there and tell and snitch to save his own self? That man is literally like a stranger to him. So, that's what we see. Pete said, we're going to fire you. Shout out to Pete. It just depends. I'm not sure. It just depends on what's going on tomorrow. So, what's going on, Miss Deborah C? What's going on, y'all? So we're just covering a little bit of this, and right now he's getting ready to tell on, the co-defendant, the person that's on trial. That's why I said this case may be an open and shut. But thank you 313 for popping in. I know some of y'all YSL heavy, but I had definitely wanted to do a little piece too for Young Dolph because this trial may be quick. It literally may be over tomorrow. Let's keep going.
No, we've been around each other a couple times.
Okay. And for the record, I know that it's a formality, but for the record, can you point him out in the courtroom and tell me what he's wearing and stuff?
Yeah, the young brother over there with the button-down shirt, blue and white button-down shirt.
If the record could reflect that he's identified the defendant, Mr. Justin Johnson, Your Honor.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant in court.
So how did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021?
We knew that, they had a hit on Dolph and them head or whatever, so
Who had a hit on whose head?
Big Jook had a hit on Dolph head or whatnot, so
How do you know that Big Jook had a hit on Dolph's head?
but Quick had told me about it, Quick, and what I'm saying, being just
How much money was it supposed to be?
Y'all look at him shaking. That's one thing I tell clients. Jurors pay attention to your body language. He's shaking, his knees trembling, or he patting his leg. They paying attention to all of that, and that could be an indication of guilt.
How do you know that Big Jook had a hit on Dolph's head?
but Quick had told me about it, Quick, and what I'm saying, being just
How much money was it supposed to be?
100,000 on Dolph head.
And had you agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Are we all going to do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting money or anything?
Yeah, me and him supposed to be giving Quick 10,000 apiece.
All right, so you and him are going to give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah,
And how much are you going to get?
I was getting 40, he was getting 40.
Okay.
40 each, 40K each.
Had you spoken with Justin about this?
Yeah, we had been talking about it.
Okay. This was not something that just happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah,
How did y'all hook up this day, if you remember?
he had pulled up to get me. He came and got me or whatever.
Where did he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
Out of Lamar Sims.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like
He
this?
had called me the first time I missed the call. Then he called me back. I answered. He telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on, you already knew that this is about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing the turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Had you and Justin talked about this particular day before?
Like, nah, not the specific day. Like, we just knew that it was turkey drive going every day that week.
Okay. You knew that the fair said you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we didn't know we were gonna catch him, but we knew he did his artists. You know, everybody had a hit on him. Everybody had a price on him.
From Jook?
Yeah, from Jook.
And that was going to be y'all's business this week.
Yeah, that was our beating.
When he arrived at the house, do you remember what he was driving?
White Mercedes Benz.
Okay. Had you seen that car before?
Nah, I ain't never saw that car.
Did you get in the car with him?
Yeah, I got him.
Was there anybody else in the car?
Nah, it was just me and Justin.
Were there any guns in the car?
Yeah, they was on the back seat in the bag.
Do you remember what kind of guns they were?
A Draco, handgun.
Okay. And Draco, Memphis, some type of bigger semi-automatic weapon, is that right? And then a handgun? Do you remember what you were wearing that day?
I had on some gray sweatpants, orange and white Jordan 1, and a blue cap.
Hey, y'all, what y'all think he writing? Oh, hold up. What y'all think he writing? What is he writing down? Somebody say his commissary list. He is done. Or is he writing his confession? Because he's showing up on his way to jail. Let's keep going.
Hood
The blue Gap hoodie
with a do-rag on.
with the do-rag on. Did y'all have gloves?
I had my own blue.
You had your own gloves?
He had his own blue.
When you got in the car, did you have your gloves on?
Nah, I ain't have the blue.
You said Justin had his own gloves?
Yeah, he had his gloves on. Some black gloves.
He had his black gloves on before he picked you up?
Yeah.
Does he get out of his car and pick you up, or do you go up to the car? How's that work?
Nah, I got out the house, came out the house, got on in the car.
Okay. Off to do the mission.
Yeah, do a mission. Try to catch somebody.
Try to catch one of the rappers
Yeah, one of them
at the Turkey Drive in Westwood.
in Westwood.
All right. What happens if y'all get in the car?
Oh, we went back on Bradley Street. He got some out of I think they were like a expedition truck that he had parked on Bradley Street. And then we took the back street. We was at Lamar Airways. We at the light.
So he picks up, let me get this right. He picks you up in the Mercedes, is that right?
Yeah,
But you go to Bradley Street.
yeah.
And is there an expedition already there?
Yeah, expedition already there. Parked in the yard.
Do you know who parked that expedition there?
I guess he did.
Okay, we're not allowed to guess in here.
Well,
Okay. So
nah,
was
I
it,
ain't seen him park it though.
okay. And what color was it?
White.
A white expedition.
Yeah, white.
Did y'all do anything when y'all went to Bradley Street at that point?
He got some out the truck and then jumped back in the car.
I got you. So he gets out of the Mercedes at Bradley Street, goes into the expedition and gets something,
Yeah,
and comes back.
come back.
Do you know what he got?
Nah, I don't know.
Are y'all talking at this point?
Nah, we wasn't talking, like, cause he was on the phone at first, then he hung it up, but we wasn't talking about it.
Now, y'all were cool with each other, is that right? You and Justin?
God.
He gets back in the white Mercedes.
Yeah, he get big in the white Mercedes, and we take the back street, then get you and stuff to, we was at Lamar Airways. We finna get on the expressway, going to the expressway.
Okay. Bradley to Dedrick, is that what you said?
Yeah,
And then y'all are gonna get on the expressway.
yeah, we finna get on the expressway on Airways.
Okay. But when this is Airways that we see,
Yeah, it's Airways.
okay. What happens once y'all get to Airways?
We at the light. Y'all come clean across the light.
How'd y'all know it was Dolph?
Everybody know, how car is, on T cars and stuff.
Yeah. People in Memphis knew about that rap, right?
Yeah,
Camouflage white and green and blue rap.
camouflage.
That surprised you? See him like that?
Yeah,
Did you say anything or did Justin say anything?
we was like, there go dog right now.
All right. What did y'all do?
We received the trailer. Received the trailer.
So y'all are following him on Airways?
Yeah, right over the street.
And you saw the first part of this video, didn't you?
Yeah,
Did you see him pull off here to the cookie store?
yeah, he pulled in the cookie store.
What'd y'all do?
We made the block. Came with the bad boy. I jumped out. We started shooting.
All right, well, let's back up here though. We saw him pull off of Airways to here, is that right?
All right, y'all pay attention. So now we're getting ready to the confession, to getting ready to the shooting part. If y'all have triggers about that, don't watch it. But yeah, so he's getting ready to tell, who shot who from what gun. Oh, thank you so much, Pete. You must have slept in today. No, Pete, I'm not a full-time YouTube lawyer. I still got to do work in the real world. But I do try to get on when I can. But thank you so much for your kindness and tipping me. Thank you. You said you must have slept in today. That's funny. Let's go. Let's keep going.
All right.
Yeah,
Y'all, can you see my little pointer?
yeah.
Y'all would be traveling this direction on Airways, is that right? And did y'all do a crazy U-turn or anything, or what'd y'all do?
Nah. We came with the back street.
Okay. Following the clickers is what y'all did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to the light, made the loop around.
Did you see him get out of his car like this?
Nah, I ain't seen him get out the car.
Okay.
So I'm assuming they letting the video play so we can see real time how long it took them to pull up. Oh, here they go.
So y'all,
Yeah, that's us right there.
stop it here.
It's me.
This is look.
We're gonna back up. I wanted to, back up a little bit. All right. First guy out of the car, who's that?
It's me.
That's you? Which one of the guns do you have?
I got the little Draco stab going.
Okay, that's that semi-automatic weapon, is that right?
Yeah.
You ever shot that thing before?
Nah, I ain't never shot one of them.
Okay. You can proceed, Irish.
Look how he shoot, y'all. He's so out of control.
That's your Gap hoodie, is that right?
Yeah, it's me.
That's you. Who are you shooting at?
Don't.
All right, now back it up again, Miss Iris, if you would. Back it up for Justin getting out of the car.
All right, y'all. So the person that's on the stand has the big gun and the machine type style gun. He called the Draco. And the one on trial has the handgun. And I believe, it could be argued that maybe young Dolph was already dead by the time he got out the car shooting. I think he probably shot 2 or 3 shots with the handgun, which is wild. The person that actually did the killing trying to take a plea and confess, and he the one that actually did way more damage than the person on trial. Let's keep going.
All right, who's the second person here, the guy on the driver's side?
It just,
He's got the smaller handgun, is that right?
yeah, bad baseball, hey, bad pro baseball.
You're firing this crazy thing. What you see? What are you feeling?
I wouldn't feel nothing at the time, but I ain't gonna even let it. I wouldn't feel nothing at the time. Out here, trying to get some money.
Trying to get
Okay.
some money.
So they asked him how he's feeling, and he said he's just trying to get some money. He's not feeling anything. So the guy that ran out, I believe, is Dolph's brother. He did shoot. If you notice, when Dolph's brother run out with the braids in his hair, his gun is empty. His clip is empty. You can see that the rack on the gun is backwards, and that's the indication that the gun is empty. So it appears he's trying to get more ammunition or either another clip or another gun out of the vehicle. But I do believe later on they find out that he did shoot back, and I believe both of the guys, the shooters were hit. Let's keep going. Go back a few seconds.
Damn, but I ain't gonna even let it. I wouldn't feel nothing at the time. Out here, trying to get some money.
Trying to get some money. Bet you probably would have wasted on oxycodone and ecstasy. You shot that gun a bunch,
Right in there?
right then and there.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I shot out.
Aiming for Dolph.
I ain't know.
Was he able to say anything to y'all, or was he able to run or get away at all?
I shot through the glass, so I wasn't close up on him. I was shooting through the glass.
Okay.
I saw him standing by the window. I just got out and started shooting.
All right. Proceed till Justin shoots. There with the handgun. Who's that?
It just,
All right. You proceed. All right, you stop right here. It's Dolph's brother, Marcus. Did you know that he shot back at y'all?
I ain't noticed until we pulled out. And there was a bullet hole in my side window. And I told Justin, I'm like, man, I'm hit. He was like, I'm hit too. So I see I'm hit right here on my leg. And I see a bullet hole in my sweater. I said, damn, I'm hit. So we driving out, he was saying he was hit. I'm talking to him, making sure we on Rick, making sure he's straight. I'm like, you all right? He's like, yeah, I'm straight. But the bullet head went in my arm. It was a bullet in my back.
I'm going to back up. You and Justin here are running to the white Mercedes. Is that right?
Right.
You get in what side of the car?
I get on the passenger side.
And Justin gets back in the driver's side.
Yeah, he get back in the driver's side.
Y'all get in the car. You can watch the rest of the video here. Did y'all see Marcus getting the second gun from his car?
Nah, but when we pulled out and I knew it was shots back, I was finna shoot back, but there were too many cars coming and I ain't just want to hit no anybody, so I ain't shoot back.
Because Marcus was shooting at y'all as y'all were leaving from down here. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you would be in the car at this point?
Yeah, we
I'm just not noticing, but it looks like Marcus dropped the first gun on the ground. So they could have, in all actuality, they could have turned around and got Marcus when he was in the car. But it looks like he dropped his gun, the first gun, on the ground when he was returning fire.
in the car.
Looking backwards?
Yeah, I was looking back, but we had, like, how we were driving, like how he was driving, he was all the way on the other side, but, so I ain't want to just shoot back.
So all the shots that you fired were the ones we saw right here with Dolph. Is that right?
Yeah.
And Justin too?
Yeah.
All right, so y'all didn't shoot back at Marcus as y'all were driving.
Shoot back at him.
You say you got shot in the shoulder?
Yeah, I got hit in my shoulder, in my upper arm,
In the upper arm, shoulder area of
on my leg.
your right and your leg? and you realized you had been shot once you got in the car.
Yeah, once I got in the car.
Could you still have a scar from when you got shot in the arm? Is that right?
Yeah, right.
Mark, I have him step down and display this to the jury real quick. Come on, just sideways here. Just walk down this way, backwards toward the wheels. Making your stop. All right, you and Justin jump back in the car. You've been hit in the shoulder
Got my leg.
and in the leg. Justin may or may not have been hit, but said
Yeah,
something.
got scraped on your back.
Scraped in the back. All right, what now?
We went back on Bradley Street.
Did y'all go to Bradley Street slow or fast?
Nah, we went back fast.
Okay, fast.
We went back fast. We were trying to get caught. So he
Okay.
gave me the keys to the expedition. So
He
he
gave you
called the beans.
Who gave you the keys to the
Justin
expedition?
gave me the keys to the expedition.
Okay.
So I moved the truck out the way, and he pulled the beans in the yard.
So the expedition, was it parked in the driveway of Bradley?
Yeah, we parked in the driveway.
And he gives you the keys to the expedition?
Yeah,
You get inside to move it?
yeah.
And then where does he put the Mercedes?
He put it like right there, where the expedition in the front yard.
Okay, so the front driveway area
Yeah.
of Bradley, is that right?
Right.
What do you do next?
We jumped in the expedition. We was on our way to the gas station with the FaceTime Jook. Let them know they was out working.
Who FaceTime Jook?
Justin had FaceTime Jook and spelling out dog. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that we did it.
And let's back that up. You say, let him know it was y'all's work.
Right.
You said somebody spelled out Dolph. Who spelled out Dolph?
Justin spelled out dog.
When you say spelled out Dolph, what do you mean?
Right there. Sign language.
With
Jailhouse sign
with,
language.
like this would be an O.
Nah, yeah, I think I don't know how to do it, but
Okay.
something like that.
All right, so there was some signing
Yeah.
that y'all just took care of Dolph. Was that short call, long call?
It was short.
Did you hear Jook say anything back?
Yeah, he'll get with us when he get done with the kids or get up on them.
He'll get with y'all when? I didn't hear that last part.
Get up or get up with finish with the kids or something like that.
But he was busy with his kids.
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha, but he would get up with y'all after that. Okay. How are you feeling at this point?
He point out, I'm hurting because I was shot. So,
Where are y'all's guns at this point?
we had them in the backseat for the expedition.
Okay, so y'all brought them with you from the Mercedes to the expedition?
Yeah.
All right, y'all look at his body language. He is shaking like I don't know what. And the jury, they see this. They can't talk, so a lot of their focus is looking around the courtroom. And by him moving around like this, he looks so nervous, like it's a bad sign. And this is really strange because for some reason, I didn't catch the reason, but the judge did not allow him to sit next to his attorney. So by him sitting on a row by himself, you can really see everything that's going on with his body language. Normally they sit next to the attorney, so the attorneys kind of block them. But this might be an appeals issue because your attorney needs to have access to the client. But having him sitting on the back row is strange, and I never seen nothing like that before. Let's keep going so we can watch him shake a little bit more.
Expedition.
Okay, so y'all brought them with you from the Mercedes to the expedition?
Yeah.
Were y'all still wearing your gloves? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay. So y'all are in the expedition. The FaceTime call with Jook has happened. What do y'all do? Where y'all headed? What y'all saying?
We went to the gas station, put some gas in the expedition truck first in the University of Memphis area. Then Justin was trying to find somebody at the house we could go, so we get cleaned up or whatnot.
All right. You needed some medical attention or something.
Yeah, he had called one of his partners. Justin had called one of his partners to bring me a wound kick or whatever.
Do you know who he called?
I don't know what he got.
Do you have your phone with you during this?
Nah, my phone, I had left my phone in the bin, in the safe bin.
All right, so when you got in the bins from your house, did you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I had my phone, I put it in the glove department.
Okay. When you got out to shoot Dolph like we saw, did you have your phone with you?
Nah, it was in the glove department of the bin.
Okay. Had you put it in the glove compartment so that it wouldn't be on you,
Yeah, I put it in.
but you forgot?
Yeah.
So when you adjust him the expedition, you don't have your phone, but he has his.
Yeah.
Is he able to make contact with somebody to figure out how to get stuff or where to go?
Oh, he had called one of his cousins. He said whose house we went over in Whitehaven, so we cleaned up, trying clothes or whatnot. And Quit had called like, man, y'all gotta clean this stuff up. Quit had called. And I was like, man, get my phone at the car. Get my phone at the car. Left my phone in the car. So he was like, all right, we need to move this car. That's what Quit was saying.
So we talked to Jook right after,
Yeah,
but Quet too.
yeah.
And do you remember whether or not the conversations with Quet happened before y'all got to his cousin's apartment or after?
Yeah, I can't recall.
Okay. But it was all close together.
Yeah, it was out.
And tell me again what Quet said during these conversations?
Yeah, we had to like get rid of that car. We had to move that car, get rid of it.
Because y'all had put this car in a driveway on Bradley, right?
Yeah, right across the street from your house.
Right across the street from where Quet lives.
Right.
He said y'all need to move this.
Yeah, we gotta burn that junk up. Gotta get rid of it.
Y'all were busy trying to get yourselves taken care of that.
Yeah, we we changed clothes with her, and I had pole peroxide on me and wrapped myself up, and I had to text my girl to come get me, text her the address off of her Justin phone to come get me.
And let's get there, but you said that Justin had contacted his cousin about going to her place, is that right?
Yeah,
Is that Kiana Hopper?
yeah,
Did y'all in fact go to her place?
correct.
When y'all went to her place, what car were y'all in?
We was in the White Expedition.
When y'all get to her place, what do y'all do?
So we decided to change clothes, and we was in there. She had helped me for a minute before the wound keep coming. She was helping me out or whatever. We changed clothes, and the wound keep coming. I was able to, put bandage on it and stuff like that.
I want to show you a video.
Yeah, and this video is going to show the defendant, the person that's on trial, in the same exact clothes as the person that was shooting a few minutes earlier at Medina's Cookie. So he's going to have a hard time explaining why you got on the same clothes as a person that just killed Young Dolph. And the witness on the stand right
See
now,
that person there?
Yeah.
he a cold boy, ain't he? He said he went to his daughter's birthday party with cake and ice cream. Then he left there and gunned the man down at a cookie shop. Golly. So now we're waiting for the witness that's on the stand, and here they go.
Is that the White Expedition?
Yeah, that's the White Expedition.
Who's driving it?
I'm driving.
This woman that we had seen earlier that walks back, is that Justin's cousin?
Yeah, that's her.
That camera can zoom in. Oh man.
Can stop it here. Driver just got out. Who's that?
That's me.
You got your shirt all messed up, don't you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm bleeding. I'm shot.
in the shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we saw somebody get out of the passenger side. Is that right?
yeah, it's just
All right. And play a little further.
That's Justin. Justin Dunn.
Gray sweatpants, black hoodie, and that hat we saw is Justin. Is that correct?
correct,
Yes.
Same outfits that y'all were wearing during the murder.
correct.
Y'all go inside. Tell me what y'all do once y'all get inside.
We chain clothes. Chain clothes. We didn't talk too much to her about nothing that went down or nothing like that.
All right.
But we had chain clothes or whatnot.
Tell me about your shoulder.
Oh, I was bleeding. Like I was bleeding and stuff. So she gave me some peroxide and stuff, put on my shoulder or whatnot. And the wound kit pulled up. So I was able to bandage that junk up.
Wound kit. Did you say pulled up or came up? Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Had Justin gone outside?
Yeah, he went outside to get the bag.
Play that next video.
Biggie. I don't know what he write. Maybe he write his jail cell.
Do you know whose charger this is?
Nah, I don't know what y'all did.
He must be writing his jail cell. Maybe he drawing himself, trying to draw himself up off that courtroom. Trying to draw himself as a free man. That's what he got to be. This kid playing hangman. Oh, he done. Barbecue. Somebody say the food is ready. Dinner is served. This man is smoked. Oh my God. That's right. That's him walking out.
You see that man that come out?
Yeah,
Look,
Who's that?
it just
now look, y'all. That the man on trial is the man at the car right now. And ironically, the way he's sagging in his video, he's sagging in the courtroom throughout the trial. So it's really not hard to draw a distinction. But let's see. Let's see him again. Just walk out.
You see that man that come out?
yeah,
Who's that?
it just
He's taking off the hoodie, is that right?
taking off hoodie.
He doesn't have the hoodie on anymore, does he?
Nah, we had chain clothes.
He said, "What is his defense? What is his defense? He don't have one."
What are these things in his hand?
Oh, that's the wound kit. Walgreens, baby.
The wound kit. Bro, he done. I mean, the lawyer trying to attack the credibility of the witness, but you know, your case gonna get much stronger than not only you got an eyewitness, a co-defendant telling on you, but you actually got some video to back it up. So that's what I'm saying. This trial might be over by tomorrow. Like really, literally by tomorrow. No joking. And they took like a 2.5 hour lunch. It seemed like today. This case is over. So his lawyer is a pit bull too. Right. It's just hard. Even though you got a good lawyer, when you on camera shooting, shooting. A wound kit in a Walmart bag. They didn't got a little first aid kit called a wound kit. Yeah. There's some band-aids and some gauze. Stop it. A wound kit. Somebody said he was calm after being shot. I think he said he'd been shot before. He said, as long as you're not bleeding out your mouth when you shot, you good. As long as blood not coming out your mouth, you good. Let's speed it up some. The equivalent of just representing himself if he was caught in court. Let's speed it up some, y'all. Let's see. Okay, he back out the car. So he a medic now. Bruce says he a medic. Bruce say he a medic.
He's got like a yellow, looks like a piece of clothing or something. Is that right?
Yeah,
And then the wound care bags.
yeah.
Wait,
He was bragging about coming home. Coming home
come back
where?
in the apartment.
Yeah, he come back in with the wound curve, the wound kit.
And then wound care wise, what happens in there?
Oh, clean me up. We had cleaned each other up really good. He had got scraped on the back. I can see it though. Yeah,
You got shot.
yeah, I got a shot.
He had a
I see
scrape.
right there. Yeah, he got scraped on the back.
Oh, he said they cleaning each
After
other.
y'all get patched up, y'all leave the apartment?
I had text my girl from his phone and sent her the address to come get me.
Okay, you had used Justin's phone to text your girlfriend?
Right.
When y'all talked to Quet and he told y'all to move the car, did you tell him anything about your phone?
Yeah, I told him to get my phone at the glove department, and he told me to meet him over at the car wash to get my phone or whatever.
Okay. We can play the video of y'all leaving now. Does your girlfriend, in fact, come to pick you up?
Yeah, she pulled up to get me.
You don't even need a lawyer for this case. You can bring in a paralegal. to lock this one. Lock this one down. This is an easy case. Now his lawyer saying that obviously the witness is lying, but yeah.
Who's in the yellow hoodie?
And just in the yellow hoodie, and me with the black.
And then Kiana again, is that right?
Yeah,
You're walking over here. What are you walking to?
I'm walking my girl truck and just pulled up.
Okay. Is that a Chevy Trax? Is that right?
2020 shift trick.
Yeah, so it looks like they exchanging their vehicles.
At this point, have y'all made arrangements as far as meeting up later or anything like that?
Yeah, I was actually finna go get my phone from Quick and go get me some pills because I was shot up. And he was finna go get the money from Jook. He supposed to get no weed.
Is this the Chevy Trax?
Yeah, it's a Chevy trick.
Justin there in the yellow.
Yeah.
So apparently, Big Jook was supposed to pay them after it was done $100,000. Y'all think they got a 400,000 total? What's going on, Keys Mobile? Thank you for popping in on us. Mr. Jones. Princess Jones. All right, let me see if I can fast forward some of this. All right, he coming back
Justin
out.
still in the elevator.
Yeah, just
You in the car with your girlfriend?
yeah, I'm gonna call my bitch.
Probably split $100. And if I'm not mistaken, they may actually have video of the next spot they went to. If I'm not mistaken.
Y'all go your separate ways at this point?
Yeah, we go and say, boy,
Where do you and your girlfriend go?
I went to meet Quick
Where'd you meet him at?
at the car wash.
Is that Pressure World?
Yeah,
Did you in fact meet him there?
yes.
What happened when you met him there?
I got my phone from him, and he was telling me that he heard that Dolph had shot one of us, because I had told him how he told me that he heard that Dolph had shot one of us and that one of our blood was on the scene, and he had me that we have our face masks on and stuff.
Did you tell me you had your mask on?
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't actually Dolph that had shot one of you, was it?
Nah,
It was actually the brother.
right.
Did you tell him that at the time?
Nah, I ain't know.
How long, was that the extent of the conversation you were having with Quet at the time?
It was third, and then I had left, and he had called my phone, and he was like, he need to holler at me about something else, and he was finna pull up on me over my dad's house real fast. So I waited for him.
From the car wash, do you remember where you went?
I went to my dad's house.
Okay. And did he pull up at your dad's house?
Yeah, he pulled up at my dad's house.
Did y'all have a second conversation there?
Yeah, we had a second conversation, and I had asked him to give me some more money so I could give me some more pills.
Did he give you some more money?
Yeah.
Was there anything else relayed in that second conversation about Dolph's murder or?
He was just saying we just gotta get rid of the car. He was saying we gotta get rid of the car and stuff.
Quet was saying that y'all need to get rid of the car.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of the car.
That it was y'all's problem?
Yeah, it really was everybody's problem. He was just need to give us the key to that car so we can get rid of the car.
Okay. Justin had the keys to the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Now, when Justin left, did he tell you where he was going?
Now he ain't telling me exactly where you're going, but he supposed to got up with Jook and got back up with me.
Do you know whether or not he actually did get up with Jook?
I don't know.
When Justin left in the expedition, where were the guns?
They was in the truck.
In the truck? In the expedition?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened with those guns?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen them again at all?
I ain't see Justin no more.
Did Justin ever tell you what he did with the guns?
Nah,
Did Quet ever tell you what happened with the guns?
nah.
You back at your dad's house, but you've been shot in the shoulder.
He wanna leave.
How you feel?
Messed up. Like, I messed up, but I'm trying to go get these pills, but I pop pills anyway, so I know where to snap at. I know how to snap at.
Okay, did you find some pills?
Yeah,
Did you take your pills?
yeah.
Do you remember that night? Did you sleep good? Sleep bad? How were you?
I had passed out the night. I had blacked out in the bathroom from too much blood or whatever.
Okay.
But my girl had got me back up and stuff like that.
Were you worried about your physical condition?
Nah, I wasn't worried because I knew as long as I wasn't bleeding out the mouth, that I was okay. As long as I ain't no blood coming from my mouth, I'm straight. I've been shot before, so I was straight. So
Was your girl worried about you?
yeah, she was worried. She was worried. I was just trying to get my money.
Were you afraid that the police maybe knock on your door?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about none of it, to be honest with you, because, I thought, if the car was going to be out the way, stuff like that, like, I wasn't worried about none of it. I ain't going to even lie to you.
This was a car that wasn't connected to you.
Nah, on the car,
Y'all wore gloves.
yeah, we had them gloves,
The guns were gone.
right?
This happened really fast,
Yeah,
in and out.
ain't nobody expect you to be me, so.
I mean,
I'm
nobody
beefing with them,
expecting it to be you. Is that what
right?
you said?
I wasn't beefing with them.
And that's true. You didn't have a beef with Dolph, did you?
I ain't even know, dog. I ain't even that. I ain't had no beef with nobody.
Never met him a day in your
I
life.
haven't met him a day in my life. I just want the money.
And we can call what y'all did here whatever we want to call it, but you're not a professional hitman or anything, are you?
Nah, I ain't nothing to be.
But y'all got offered money
Yeah,
by somebody more powerful than y'all.
yeah.
$40,000 is a lot of money to you.
At the time, it was. It ain't. But at the time, it was. My condition, it was.
In 2021,
Yeah.
when you were on the streets, ecstasy, oxycodone, your son had died some months before.
Yeah, so right now he's 34 years old, and this happened about 3 years ago, so maybe he was 31, so he's definitely not a minor. I believe the judge said they're not showing his face for security concerns or something like that. And for obvious purposes, I guess, maybe. I mean, I'm sure people know what he's looking like. His face is already online, but, now that he's admitted to being the shooter for Young Dolph, people may come after him. Not only that, he's telling on his people that he committed a crime with, they may come after him. So yeah, he's definitely probably in protective custody of some sort right now. Yeah, jailhouse, yes, security concerns. But I mean, people at the jail not crazy. They know who left in the transport van and who's coming back. So yeah, that's a joke. Let's see. Yeah, so they said that's not what he said about the cake and ice cream. Yeah, I know that's what they said during the arrest, but the defense attorney, he turned it that way when it was his turn next. He said, "You're out here, you killing a man, and then you eat cake and ice cream." What's going on, Monica B? Thank you for popping in. Let's keep on going and hear the rest of this. Y'all think he lied or he's telling the truth? I mean, he's telling the whole truth at this point. Let's see.
$40,000 is a lot of money to you,
It was at the time.
even to do this bad thing.
Yeah, at the time, it was.
After we go our separate ways, do you stay in touch? Do you and Justin stay in touch?
Well, I would hit him up or whatever, trying to see what my money was. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, Jook said, too hot right now. He gonna get with us and all that, too hot. Then, I had, like, when they found the car, before they found the car, Quay had gave me some money to buy a car cover to cover the joint up.
Because this car, you're talking about the white Mercedes?
Yeah, the white Mercedes.
It's left in the driveway of Bradley, is that right?
Yeah, Justin had somebody push it back then. It was in the back then
Okay, so it went from the driveway of Bradley
to the backyard.
to the backyard of Bradley,
Yeah,
but it was still just sitting there.
yeah. So Quick gave me some money to buy a car code. Code could join up. Same day they found.
Had up to that point, other than it being pushed in the back, first of all, did you push it in the back or somebody else?
Nah, somebody else pushed it in the back.
Did you go back to the car at all?
Yeah, I went back, wiped it out. Called myself wiping me down.
I call it stuff wiping it down.
Cleaning it.
He clean.
So you were worried that maybe you left evidence in there.
Yeah, I worried, but I know I opened the door with no gloves on.
And when you cleaned it off, was it daytime or
It
nighttime?
was nighttime.
So your nighttime on Bradley,
Yeah,
cleaning up this
shot
Mercedes.
it and everything. Yup, shot it
You
in.
get shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
When you cleaned it down, was it still in the driveway or was it in the
Nah,
back?
it was in the backyard when I cleaned it down.
So it had already been pushed to the back.
Yeah.
Did you take anything out of the car?
Nah, I ain't taking that.
Wiped it down and left.
Yeah, wipe down the left.
You were describing staying in touch with Justin, is that right?
Yeah.
To your knowledge, was he still in town or out of town?
My knowledge, he was hurt.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Jook said it was too hot right now.
Yeah, it was too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job, I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Jook and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Jook?
Just one time he quit out.
At Quet's house?
Yeah, he quit out.
And when did that happen? Before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRD rappers?
Yeah, really quick with doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling who out here pray, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Juke was just like agreeing, like, you know what I'm saying? He made her take our phone outside first before we started doing any talking.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quet's house?
It was just me, Quit, and Juke.
You, Quet, and Jook.
He really wanted to meet. I had pulled up about some XP, and Juke was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quit had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see, I heard, and Juke like, hold up, phone outside. So he said, our phone outside.
They came back in?
Yeah, now, Quit took the phones outside in the church. Me and Juke was already in hell, but Quit came back in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Jook, is that the first time that anybody's talked about money on Dolph's head?
Now, the first time, it was just Quit by itself.
So this had come up before with Quet,
Yeah,
and then comes up again with Quet and with Jook.
right.
When did you, in that timeline, so first just Quet, next Quet and Jook.
Right.
When did you met Justin in that timeline?
Ooh, you like right around the same time, you know what I'm saying?
As the first time when it was just Quet, or the second time when it was Quet and Jook?
Like, in between the first and the second time, I had, like, Quit had put me and Justin together, basically.
Okay.
That's how I met him. Quit.
Jook's the money man calling the shots.
Yeah,
Quet puts you and Justin together.
right.
And you and Justin are cool with each other and interact with each other over the months. You said at least 5 times.
Yeah, so,
You're trying to, now we're back after the murder, you're trying to get your money.
right.
You're having conversations with Justin, is that correct?
Yeah, I was taking his phone, like, you know what I'm saying? I need the money for the party, you know what I'm saying?
Are there times that you're trying to communicate with Justin and in fact you're communicating with somebody else?
I ain't know it, you know what I'm saying? It's time I ain't know.
Okay. Did you come to find out that Jamarcus Johnson had Justin's phone after the murder?
Yeah, I found that out, I got locked up.
when you were communicating with Justin, okay, these times when Jamarcus had his phone and doing three-way stuff or whatever, what was the substance of those conversations?
Well, first time I was on the way back from Atlanta, and he said he had got a little package from his homeboy, so we could have some money in our pocket or whatever. And I was coming back from Atlanta, so I like, I like 2 hours out. So I like, man, I don't want to just put it in the mailbox. But he said he had a letter with it too. And I know it'd be too many folks in my dad's neighborhood that still here be seeing what put in the mailbox and go back. So I told him to give it to the lady next door who like a grandma figure to me or whatever. And he gave her $500 in a letter.
$500 in a letter.
Yeah.
And obviously you're supposed to get $40,000.
Right.
But you got $500 in a letter.
All right, y'all. So far he got the total hit was 100,000. They were going to split 40-40. And so far he got $500 out of his cut of 40,000. So far. Do y'all think Yo Gotti's brother had any intentions of paying the whole 100,000, or y'all think that was just to get somebody to do it? Because right now he still wants his money. He's only getting $500. I mean, maybe that's the motivator why he's telling right now, because he didn't get his money. Politicking with mail said terrible down payment. Let's keep going.
Saying right here, yeah.
And what was the substance of the letter?
Saying that Jook said that if we get caught up, he gonna make sure we have the best lawyers and all that old stuff is hot right now.
And this first payment is when you get back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
How did you got into Atlanta?
Me and my girl had went out there after after they found the cop. We had went on out there.
Okay. Get scarce.
Yeah. I got scared. I got on them.
Did y'all drive out there?
Yeah, we drove out there.
Stay in a hotel?
Yeah, stayed in the hotel.
About how long were you gone?
I was gone a couple days. I ain't had any more money on me.
You don't have money, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back.
And you come back, do you pick up that money from the old woman?
Yeah, I picked up the money from her, and I saw how much it was. I'm like, hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, $500.
You could spend that on pills in one day.
Yeah, that's over with. Yeah, that's about it.
What'd you do with the letter?
I flushed down the toilet at the hotel room.
All right. Is that the only time you got any money from Justin?
Nah, a couple days later, I was in the city or whatever, and he was saying that he was gonna have his folks pull up on me, bring me some money or whatever, hold me down. So I think he been pulled up about 20,000-30,000 leave, you know what I'm saying? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever.
All right, y'all. So now he's meeting up again in Atlanta with some other people, and he's expecting to get at least 20,000-30,000. So he's already got 500 on the previous time. Let's see how much he gets. How much he get now? Go back a few seconds. Oh man.
Put up about 20,000-30,000 leave, you know what I'm saying? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face masks on, so we don't know who it was, but they gave her $300.
$300.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is from.
All right, y'all. So they gave her $300. So far he got 500, and then he got another $300. It's not funny, but I mean, come on. You were supposed to get 100K, and you don't even get 1K. You get $500 and $300, and they sent you on your way. So let's. And I mean, I guess he kind of put his girl in harm's way, because he had his girl go to the car to get the money from the random person who they don't know who it was. Because I'm assuming he's concerned for his safety, because if he goes to the car, they may gun him down so they don't have to pay him or to silence him. So he sent his girlfriend to the car to get the money with a face mask on, which is, wild in of itself. I mean, what? Okay.
Face mask on, and she said but I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person they were driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face masks on, so we don't know who it was, but they gave her $300.
$300.
Yeah,
Okay. This is from Justin's folks.
yeah, it was just folks.
All right, so now we've been paid about $800.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is there any other payment coming?
Nah, all the payments stopped then.
All the payments.
Everything stopped.
Is there any time that you or your girlfriend or anybody received a large payment?
Nah.
He said all payments stopped. I'm trying to see when did
How
they
much
start.
longer passes until you're arrested about?
Probably about a week after I had saw that when I saw Quick. He was telling me that we had to meet up at the restaurant or whatever to get up with Jook, get my money or whatever.
All right, so tell me about this again. I'm sorry.
I was in South Memphis to give me some pills,
South Memphis, okay.
and I ran into Quick. He was going one way, I was going the opposite way, and he blew the horn, and I pulled on over to the side because Bobby had OD. So I was giving him my condolences and stuff too.
We had talked earlier about this guy. You hung out on Bradley Street a lot,
Yeah,
and so did another guy named Bobby Carter, is that right? And he was a friend to you,
yeah, it was my associate.
and he was a friend or maybe even a relative to Mr. Govan,
Yeah,
and he had actually died of a drug overdose.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So you're talking with Mr.
So
Govan.
I was giving my condolences because, they said they were like brothers. So I was giving my condolences about Bobby ODing or whatever. And he was like, man, he gonna get my money. He gonna get my money. He like, when last time I spoke to Justin? I like, man, it's been a minute. And he was like, police had just ran in Justin's spot or whatever, and I need to get rid of my phone and all that. And he asked me for a number on me so he could get with me.
And that is how we started your testimony, right? We started with this conversation the day before so that you were arrested, is that right? So we've come full circle on that.
He's
I have
telling all
some
the
still
business.
shots and photographs I want to pass to you. Ask you what's in here, Mr. Smith. Council signature on it.
All right, so now that it's
What am I
showing,
looking at there, Mr. Smith?
Photo of me and Justin
And you?
shooting it dope.
all right, so now that it's showing the photos of them two shooting at the cookie place, we already saw the video. These are just still photos, so I think I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. It's just photos of the crime scene they were at.
His arm, I ain't leaning down like this because I'm shot.
Put that face down.
It's the house on Bradley where we parked the car across the street from Courthouse.
You place that down.
Yeah. So
The house we was in, when we saw Dolph and when we did the killing.
And is that when it's in the back of Bradley?
Yeah, this where we lived when I went and wiped it down in the backyard of Bradley Street.
You place that face down.
he talking about when we did the killing, he just relaxed.
Now this house that was across the street from Quez, had there been a rap video filmed there?
Yeah, Justin had shot a rap video there.
Justin shot a rap video actually in front of that house.
Yeah, in front of the house.
Now, were you actually in the rap video?
Yeah, I was in that video.
All right, y'all. So just so everybody's clear, the house where they hid the car that they used when they committed the murder, the white Mercedes Benz, they parked it behind a house where they shot a music video at before. That's probably not the best place to dump a getaway or a car that you took somebody out in at a house that you are associated with. So that's that. But obviously they're not the brightest in the bunch.
Just all the money up at the house in the video.
All right, can you place that down? Sorry.
Just on the elevator.
So wearing the same outfit as he was during the shooting?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You can place that face down.
They got him in the elevator. Let's fast forward a little bit, see what else they got.
Face down. Hello?
And Big Jook.
Let's see if we can see some of these pictures. All right.
Runway.
So the judge is going through the exhibit numbers. Just fast forward. Let me mute it while we fast forward. Okay, here we go.
This picture is a picture of a white.
Fast forward a little bit. Let's see. All right, so we that's crazy though. I mean, this is really unnecessary. That's Justin. Boy, Justin going to jail. All right, y'all. Oh wow. Politicking. That's crazy. He going to the big house. All right, let's keep. Look, in front of the same house. So this is the person that's on trial in front of the same house uh, where the car was found. I mean, so when you start putting all this together, he's in front of the house where the car is found. You have a person telling on him. He has the same clothes on. He's on video. Um, he was shot. I mean, it's not going to take too much for a jury to put two and two together. Oh, and they got him with the clothes on. That's it. He done now. And this is the nail in the coffin. So yeah, this is him as well. Same hat that was in the video of the shooting, the pro bass hat, the fishing hat. He got on the Nike shoes, they black with white at the bottom, and then the gray pants. I mean, yeah. Oh, I don't know who kid that is. Maybe that's his daughter, which is sad if that is his daughter. You didn't throw your life away for nothing. Big Jook. Big Jook. Look at him, y'all. Is that the face of a guilty man or a nervous man or both? So now we're going to get a few minutes because I don't think the lawyer takes long cross examination from the defense attorney, and the defense attorney going to come up there and he's going to try to attack the credibility of the witness, but I mean it's kind of hard. I mean it's hard to refute the video evidence.
Interviewed you in a room.
Yeah, I talked to them.
And did you tell them the truth?
Nah.
Right? Because specifically they asked you whether or not you'd ever seen that Mercedes. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If there's anything I ask you don't understand, just let me know. If you can't hear me, it shouldn't be a problem. But if for some reason you can't hear me, just let me know. Okay? So you started out today saying, and I think ended by saying you're here to tell the truth, right?
Correct.
And just to be clear, you know the difference between a truth and a lie, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you said you started meeting with law enforcement, but December 9th, really the day you got picked up, the day after you got picked up in South Haven, right? Or the same day?
Nah, I ain't meet, like, what you mean by meet back with them?
I mean, they sat down and interviewed you in a room.
Yeah, I talked to them.
And did you tell them the truth?
Nah.
Right? Because specifically they asked you whether or not you'd ever seen that Mercedes,
Right.
and whether you'd been in it, right?
Right.
And you said, Never been in it, never seen it, never been in it with Justin Johnson,
Correct.
right? Okay, just to be clear.
Correct.
How about how many times would you say you've met with the state law enforcement included, right, in preparing to testify to that?
Couple times, three, 4 times.
Okay.
4 times.
Does that include are you including that time back in December, right, when you were picked up?
Nah.
Okay. So 3 or 4 times since.
Yeah.
Right. And one of the times you met with them was in March of 22. You remember meeting with them then? Sometime around then?
I don't know the exact months and stuff like that. I got my lawyer in March, so I don't know. I can't just pinpoint exactly what month.
Well, I'll say it like this. You started out with a different lawyer and you ended up with the lawyer you have now, right?
No, sir. No, sir. He was never hired.
Okay, well, you got paid.
No, he did not get paid.
Did you get paid?
No,
Didn't you get $50,000?
he did not. He ain't signed my jacket saying he represented
No,
me.
I'm asking
I
you.
just talked to him.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Right. You asked
He
me.
got
You said I had a
$50,000.
different lawyer. So,
Hold on just a second. Ask your question, wait for a response.
you think,
The original lawyer in your case got $50,000 to represent you. Did you not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know. I
Okay.
can't say.
All right. And you knew that.
So y'all, it appears that the lawyer, the defense attorney, is trying to say that the witness got $50,000 by way of an attorney that CMG sent over there to defend him because they didn't want stuff getting out, so they sent a $50,000 lawyer, allegedly. But the witness is saying he don't know how much the lawyer got. But that is crazy. If that's true, then it would seem as if somebody in CMG was paying big money to make sure he stayed quiet. So, is a RICO next for CMG? Who knows? We don't know. But that's wild if they're paying to get you a lawyer and they're already accusing Big Jook, but now that he's gone, who's the next target that they may go after? So let's see.
Just so we're all clear here. That money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today. You got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid. Lawyer,
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Great. I don't know how much it was, but great. My lawyer got paid.
Okay.
He said he didn't get it in his hand.
$50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Great. I don't know how much it was, but great. My lawyer got paid.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph.
Basically.
You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you?
Come on.
Your conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
Nah, I ain't say that. I ain't say
You took
that.
the money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got the money.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did.
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still. Because they came to my senses.
Right. Okay. So, you didn't think, man, I really shouldn't be able to keep money for killing somebody.
I didn't think like that.
Now, at the end of this, you said, you're direct. You said something about, you saw a picture of the person, you said Mr. Johnson with a suitcase. And you said, he's there with his money, getting out of town.
Right.
To be clear, you don't have any direct knowledge of Justin Johnson getting a dime for this, right?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Okay. So you can't say he's leaving with his money, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, a couple other things specifically. When you as you say it, let's kind of put a timing on this. So you said March, you got your current lawyer. and you went back and met with the government again, right? Or the state?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know what month, like I said, I can't say what
Okay.
like they come in.
But if I told you you met with law enforcement around March 13th of 22, does that sound about right?
I can't put the date on it. I
Okay.
can't even count the name.
Well, let me ask you this. You said you had a change of heart and your conscience started getting to you. You wanted to tell the truth. When did that happen?
Like a couple months after I sobered all the way up, while I was in jail,
Okay.
so all the way up, I ain't in my senses like it was wrong.
Okay. So you got December is when you go to jail. December 9th.
Yeah, December 9th.
So a couple of months from then, you sober up. That's when you come to your senses.
Yeah, and then Justin had sent me a letter saying.
Well, I'm not asking you what Justin sent you a
I'm
letter
saying
saying.
what automatically made me come to my senses and like, you know, it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When he said, cut him loose, take the Jook, and quit down with me.
Okay. So Mr. Justin, you're saying Mr. Johnson sent you something saying he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Now, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said, cut him loose and take the Jook and quit down with me because they ain't messing with us.
Oh, you mean tell the truth? Right? Because he didn't have anything to do with it. Tell the truth.
Nah, he's saying me take the downfall.
Oh, okay.
Cut him loose, let him go.
Okay.
And tell them get quit and him change clothes and quit with me instead of him.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson, this kite you're talking about?
You know, we got rock meeting and stuff, but we were talking through the vent. I was in each part, he was in each part. We were talking through the vent.
Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson?
Nah.
Did you see him write it?
Did I get it? He said, did you get that? Did you get that kite?
Did you see him write it?
Nah, I ain't see him right. I'm in another part.
Right, you can't even see him.
When he asked me, did I get that kite?
Okay.
He sent me more than one. He sent another one and said he got 7K. I could take that. I'll leave.
Where's that?
I don't know where is it.
Now that's interesting right there because he's saying that straight drop Justin Johnson, the one that's on trial, was offering him $7,000 to say he had nothing to do with it. But where did Justin Johnson get $7,000 from? So my question is, did Justin Johnson, the person that's on trial, actually get paid and never? He just didn't split it up with the witness on the stand. That's interesting. I mean, let's see. Let's go back a few seconds. So where is that $7,000 at?
Kite.
Okay.
He sent me more than one. He sent another one and said he got 7K. I could take that. I'll leave.
Where's that?
I don't know where is it.
You lost it?
Nah. I sent it on out to my folks.
Okay.
Sent
All
it
right.
on out to my folks. My sister.
Okay. So you started telling the truth then. So surely by August, you met with the state in August 10th of 22. Surely by then you're telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
And you would agree with me, the truth doesn't change. It's the truth, right?
Yeah, the truth. You know, quit. Brought me in and set me up for the police to capture me. So might as well tell the truth. If we gonna tell the truth.
Okay. So today, for the first time ever, you testified that you wiped that Mercedes down.
Yeah.
You've never said that before.
No, I ain't know.
You've never told them. You never told them that you wiped that Mercedes down?
I never told detectives when I talked to them. Nah.
Why would you not tell them? They've asked you every question under the sun about this case, right?
I said detectives. I never admitted that I was involved to detectives when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes and they recorded your entire interview.
Right.
From August.
Right.
Why didn't you tell them in August you wiped the car down?
We were talking about some money, you know, we slipped my mind from.
And they specifically asked you, and you said,
They ain't asked me to get away from cutting. They specifically
you don't recall them asking you and you saying, Justin said he had someone wipe the car down.
Yeah, he told me he had somebody to wipe the car down too.
But you didn't think to ask him,
I
right?
told him that I wiped it down. He said he used the right stuff. Cause I got somebody else waiting there, you know what I'm saying?
So now you're saying you told Justin that you went and wiped it down.
Yeah, I told him too.
Why didn't you tell that to law enforcement who's seeking the truth from you, right?
That was stuff slip a person man too, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Kind of an important detail.
like, they ain't asked me to already be cutting him, so
You don't think so?
I don't recall.
Okay. Well, your fingerprints are on that car,
Correct,
right?
correct.
So when did you go do that?
Like, a couple days after the shooting.
Did you tell Quet? Did you go by Quet's house?
Yeah, I ain't called quick and told him that I was finna walk in their backyard so he'll know who walking over there. I ain't called him.
So you called him, you let him know, you walked through his backyard.
Not through his backyard, that I was finna walk in the backyard where the car was in.
Okay. Why would you need to tell Quet you were going to be at the car across the street?
Because he got killed. So I ain't want him to think nobody trying to get him enough to get shooting at me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, let him know what's up.
And just to be clear, does he have cameras on the abandoned house, or you're just saying shooting out from facing out from his house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But testimony today is you called Quet and told him you were going to go over there and wipe that car down.
Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't tell law enforcement that either.
Nah,
Does that surprise you that you wouldn't have told them, hey, I even called Quet and told him I was going to go over and do it?
Nah, because, you know, like I say, stuff slip a person mind at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, when law enforcement talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just finna remember everything bit for bit right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, 3 or 4 times, as you said it, right? To meet with him, to go over it, to think about it. You were able to talk with counsel before you went into this. You were able to look at paperwork before you went in, right?
Before I went in with.
And met with him.
Yeah, what you mean though? What you saying? Like, what you saying?
It just slipped your mind.
Nah, what you saying? Like,
No,
what slipped my mind? What you saying?
To tell them all the details.
Yeah, I couldn't just remember detail like that.
Because it's hard to keep up with details when you're lying. You would agree with that, right?
Nah, when you tell them the truth, like, and you're
Okay.
nervous, like, it's hard to keep up with detail.
So, you're saying that one just slipped your mind. Okay. You didn't.
I mean, so far, I think his attorney doing the best, that he really could with these set of facts. But I mean, obviously, he's staying away from the pictures. I mean, what about the pictures? What about the video? Because I'm sure the jury want to know what's going on with that. Is that your client? But I don't think he's really going to touch on that. So all he can really do is attack the credibility of this witness.
You didn't bring it up. They didn't ask you. You just slipped your mind. Okay.
I answered the questions they asked me correctly, like, if they ain't asked me, if I don't recall them asking me, I ain't answered.
So, law enforcement specifically asked you about this $800 that you got after the shooting, right?
Right.
And today, I just want to make clear, you're saying that $500 was hand-delivered by Justin with a letter to your neighbor.
Right.
And her name, just to be clear, is Vivian Fifi, right?
Correct.
Lives next door to your dad.
Correct.
And you know that happened, correct?
Correct.
You say you were on the phone with Justin and Miss Fifi when that was happening.
Correct.
And to confirm that Miss Fifi actually got the money.
Correct.
Okay? Now, but you would agree with me that's not the story you first told law enforcement, right?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I can't say he's correct in that, but I don't know what I told them, like, when I first talked to him.
But is that the truth?
I can't recall the interview that I had with them back then, so I can't say it's correct or it's not.
Okay. Well, did you tell them that you told them the truth, right?
Yeah, I told them the truth.
All right. So in that same interview, if that's the truth with Miss Fifi, in that same interview earlier, why would you tell them that some masked man came in a Chrysler 300 on 2 occasions?
No, I
And
did
said,
not say that.
you didn't say that.
I didn't say that earlier. I did not say that. Said a madman on 2 occasions came.
You didn't say that.
Justin dropped it off to Miss Fifi the first time, and he had somebody with a mask on the second time with $300. That's what I said.
So if that interview recording's got your voice saying that you and Angela backed up in the driveway next door and on 2 separate occasions, the first time somebody brought $500 and your girlfriend Angela got out and got it and you stayed in the car, and then on another occasion, which is what you said today, somebody bought $300 and Angela got out and got it. You're saying that's just not it. Like, you didn't say that. Somebody else jumped in your interview that was recorded and said those things.
Yeah, I don't remember saying all that. I can't recall the interview. Like, I got to hear it, but we just say, yeah, you know, I said, yeah, I got to read it.
Okay. But if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have any trouble, right? Going, did I say that or not? Because you know you didn't say it because you told the truth.
All right. Give it up.
This time or that time?
I can tell the truth all the time, all along.
Okay.
Since that good, might as well tell the truth.
Okay. Okay.
A couple of things. You had only two conversations. Well, let me back up. You had one conversation at Quet's house where Jook was there, correct?
Correct.
Justin wasn't there.
Nah, you want to.
And then you said you had an earlier conversation with just you and Quet about the Dolph hit, correct?
Correct.
Got the notepad, put it back down. He ain't got nothing. He done. Ain't nothing on there.
Now,
I'm with the good. Let me drink some, because this is it. Look how she looking at him.
this conversation that you had at Quet's with Juke was there. I think you said you went to buy X pills.
Correct.
You weren't going over there for the specific purpose of saying you wanted a chance at killing Dolph.
Nah.
Did you ever, during that meeting that you had with Jook and Quet present, did you ever say that you could get up on Dolph real easy because you know where his aunt lives and you see him over there at least once a week?
No.
Never said that.
That was AP.
Bro.
Now,
I know he's doing his job, but yeah.
you've testified today that no promises were made, right? But you're expecting to get consideration. No. You're not expecting to get any consideration for your sentence in this case, based on what you're doing here today.
No. But I know I'm going to jail anyway, so.
Okay.
So maybe we be reasons get it up on chair, figure it out. Start my healing process.
Hold on, y'all. Did he say he got to start his healing process? Hold on, let me go back. He said he got to start his healing process. After you didn't, bro. This is wild.
So maybe we be reasons get it up on chair, figure it out. Start my healing process.
It's not what you told your sisters when you wrote them back in March of 22.
Probably not.
You lied to them?
I say anything. I don't know.
Now we're getting somewhere. You'd say anything.
I'm saying like in the letters because I know for sure they taking my letters and stuff, so.
You told them my lawyer is trying to tell me my best out is working with the feds, helping them, something I've never done in my life.
Yeah.
So you're telling them I didn't do this. I didn't really do it. But I'm going to say I did it so I can get out of prison.
Nah, I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that. Like, I'm saying, like, it's my best out to be honest and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, be truthful because they already know. So, if they already know, why play with these folks? And they already know.
And then you said, just so on that point, your lawyer, he said that's the only way I will not do life in jail.
Yeah, if I said that then, you know, if I, you know, what I said, if I wrote that, I said that. So I ain't gonna say I didn't write it.
And then you say that you're hoping essentially not to do any time because your lawyer that you have now was responsible for getting one of the people in the Holly Bobo case out without doing any jail time.
Yeah, I told them his history, you know what I'm saying, like his history, but what he did in the past ain't got nothing to do with this.
No? So you weren't expecting to walk free after today? That's not what you were expecting?
After them folks kept telling me I ain't going, I said forget it, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't, it is what it is, I'm being real, so it is what it is, I feel better now.
Okay. Because you told your sisters, they got to let me walk free if I make any deals with them.
And my sister and they green, they don't know nothing about no, ain't no folk teachers and stuff like that. They green, they don't know nothing about no jail time or nothing like that. So, you know, we just praying, hoping for the best outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just leaving in God's hand.
Why would you lie to your family? I mean, you had this head of conscience after you got clean, right? Right?
Yeah, it basically like speaking into existence. You know what I'm saying? Like hoping for the best. You know what I'm saying? Outcome. You know what I'm saying? Faith.
Exactly. Hoping to walk free if you go in and testify in this case, right?
Yeah, before I talk to them folks and stuff like that, like before I talk to them, they were telling my sister them like, man, I ain't never did no police ass shit, but you know what I'm saying? Quit already told them everything. They already knew everything, so I might as well, you know, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell my road, tell his road. You know what I'm saying? So be honest.
Well, and you bring up Quet in this letter. You even tell your sisters that when you saw Quet on December 8th, it was like he had a limited time to find somebody to pin this on. Talking about Quet.
Hey, you know, I was just getting locked up, right? So I wasn't finna say, yeah, that was me. I'm not finna say, yeah, I know that was me or nothing like that. Any letter. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that.
You hadn't just got locked up. Agreed? You got locked up in December. This is in March.
Yeah, but I'm still just locked up over here. I came over here in January 11th. So I'm over here now, and I know, man, everything I do, say, whatever, right, they might intercept it. They might listen on the phone, so I can't talk like I really want to. You know, letters or nothing.
You repeatedly say in these letters to your sisters that you didn't do this, and you're only going to lie to get yourself a deal. Fair? Whether it was true, whether you say you were lying to them or not, that's what you said here.
Right. I said it in that letter once again. I just got over it. I know my case over. I ain't talking to no state or nothing like that. I ain't talking to nobody. So I'm not finna admit to doing nothing in no letter, knowing they might interfere in it. Take it.
You met with law enforcement in December, on December 9th, on the day of the arrest.
Yes, sir, I did.
And within days of writing this, and maybe before then, you didn't remember. In days of writing this, you're back meeting with law enforcement.
December the 9th?
In March 13th.
You said December the 9th.
You met with them on December 9th?
December the 9th. March.
You're back meeting with them March 13th of 22, days after writing this letter to your sister, or these letters to your sister.
Well, if it was after I wrote that to my sisters, then I wasn't going to confess because you said I wrote that before I met with them, right?
So, I guess what you're saying that is when you met with law enforcement, if it was in March, that you realized you weren't going to lie and you decided to tell the truth then.
To the law enforcement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this issue about the $50,000 we talked about earlier, you went into a proffer sometime in March and lied about the $50,000.
What you mean?
You didn't tell them that you had gotten $50,000 for killing Dolph.
I didn't tell them because that was for my lawyer.
Okay.
That was for my lawyer. So I ain't tell them right then and there.
And then in August, you and your lawyer have to appear for another proffer, and you have to clear that up because you lied.
Yeah, I kept it G. Like, you know, yeah, my lawyer told me that the best thing to do, G, be honest. That is.
Okay. But you still weren't honest, even after meeting with them the first time. And then in August, you meet with them again.
Hold up, what you mean y'all weren't honest after meeting with them? Hold up, what you
In March. You lied about the money in March.
in March? Like, what? Why I lie about some money?
You didn't tell them you got any money for killing Dolph.
Nah, look, when I spoke to my lawyer, and my lawyer told me to be honest, I was honest with them.
Okay.
I was honest with them.
All right, attorney.
I told them about the 800, so I ain't tell them I got no money for killing Dolph. I told them about the 800. So how I didn't tell you that?
Now,
You ain't got nothing else. Come on. Put the notepad down. Oh, he done got another stack. Hold up.
you originally even tried to get your girlfriend to lie for you, right? With an alibi, Angela.
Yeah, I did.
This is how that shrimp turned out.
Who's Letitia Jackson?
That's my baby mom, my kid mom.
Okay. Now, I think you said, well, let me ask you this. Was the day that you shot Dolph, the day before that, did you know you were going to shoot Dolph?
Nah, I ain't know nothing about all this, but I ain't know we were gonna catch Dolph or nothing. But the next day was the day we caught Dolph, it was my baby girl's birthday, to be honest.
Okay.
All right. So somebody had pointed in the chat earlier that it wasn't the day that they got Dolph, that it was a birthday. She had said that's not what he said. He said when the sheriff's department was after him, he was doing stuff with his daughter for her birthday. But now it does seem like he switched the day of his daughter's birthday because now the birthday the same day of the shooting, which is, crazy. But in any event, he can go to his daughter's birthday and gun a man down is crazy work.
And I know I told her about a house, buying them a house and all that because I knew that they already had hits on everybody's head and we was out looking for somebody. We didn't know we were gonna catch Dolph. We didn't know who we were gonna catch.
Is that why it was a particularly big day for you?
What you mean 3 days?
Well, if you text Miss Jackson, let's see, 9:05 a.m. on November 17th, 2021, you say, good morning. I went to sleep in the midst of texting you to knowing today is my big day.
My baby birthday. My daughter's birthday.
November 17th?
Yeah, my daughter.
You went and killed a man on your daughter's birthday?
Hey, I'm trying to make it right for her. I ain't had no money. I'm trying to get some money that day. So I'm trying to make sure my baby girl, man, have a beautiful birthday. So it was whatever. And I'm trying to get high on pills. It was whatever.
But you're telling her you're going to buy her house, you're going to give her $10,000 for rent?
I said this
Right.
day before.
The day before.
Yeah, I can tell female lie, like, that's my baby mama. I was trying to get back with her, whatever. It ain't just like, it's just game, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Jig ain't got all, like, Jig ain't.
So you're just lying to her too.
I ain't saying lying. I ain't gonna say that. Gang and lying is two different things because
Okay.
you know, tell the person what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Like these fine people.
I don't know.
You feel like these kind of people.
Ain't got no reason to let nobody.
So if it's game, it ain't a lie.
I ain't trying to run a game on nobody here, man.
You sure?
Pause. I put myself in the murder, so I don't run a game. Make sense now.
But you think you're walking.
I ain't saying I'm walking. That fellow just told me, them folks been told me I'm doing time, so, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
He said, them folks already told me I'm
So-
doing it.
At the shooting itself, I just want to be clear on this.
Oh my God.
You say Justin got shot.
He got scraped on the back.
What is? Explain to me the difference between a scrape and getting shot.
Like, you know, when you fall and you scrape your knee or something, like the bullet glazed your back, like it glazed. Like it glazed my leg and I got hit and it went in my back.
Okay, so you're saying a bullet grazed when you
Yeah.
say scrape. I just want to make sure. Okay, so
Hey, y'all see the lawyer trying to help him out on the cool. The witness is saying that it glazed like a glazed donut, and the lawyer like, you meant grazed, but he's still saying glazed. This is wild. Oh man.
you're saying Justin got grazed, a bullet grazed on his back.
Yeah.
Was he bleeding?
Yeah, he bleed, but it wasn't like mine was. Like, you know, hit it like mine was.
How was your leg bleeding a lot?
Yeah, my leg was bleeding a little bit. Like, you can see the skin, you know what I'm saying? Scab, skin, and stuff like that. But it was just glazed, but my arm, it went in and rested in my back.
And you said that when you went to Keona's house, that she did some wound care on you and Justin.
We helped each other. All of us helped each other.
Okay, so you wiped Justin's back down?
Yeah,
that spot?
she would help him with a towel, and, you know, we helped each other. Yeah, helped each other.
Okay. And I think you said when y'all got to Keona's house, you changed clothes when you went in.
Yeah,
Both of
yeah.
you. Okay. And then you identified a person you said was Mr. Johnson that came out and then stuck his head in a charger, but you were in the house. But you said that was.
He came out and got the wound kit.
All right. So did y'all do the wound care before changing clothes or after you got the wound kit?
Before the wound kit came, we had a towel and soap and stuff and peroxide. You know what I'm saying? We were doing it like that.
Okay. When you met with Jook and Quet, Quet was doing most of the talking. Govan, right?
He told.
And you testified earlier about this, just to be clear, Govan. Govan, before the hit on Dolph, before you did it, had already negotiated with you to get $10,000.
Yeah, for me and $10,000 from Justin.
Okay. Now, I want to be clear about, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I want to make sure $10,000 to you, you talked about it before, and then he came back to you after the fact and asked you about the 10 because he wanted his money, right?
Yeah, I want a man too.
Okay. Now, you said today, pretty matter-of-factly, that he had the same $10,000 from Justin. But when you were interviewed by law enforcement in August, they asked you that. And you said, I think he had the same deal with Justin. Right? So do you know it or do you think it?
I probably did say that then, but basically I'm saying the same thing I said then.
So you're not sure?
I'm saying the same thing I said then.
Okay. That you think he did.
I'm saying the same thing I said then. You can put it how you want to put it, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
I'm putting it the way you put it.
What I know, you know what I'm saying? What I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you know it, why would you tell them then that you thought it? I think he got it. Why wouldn't you go? He got it. He had the same deal. I was there.
It's because just ain't bring me my money, so I don't know if he gave me. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. This is funny. It's sad, but you can't do nothing but laugh. They done threw their lives away for something that ain't had nothing to do with them. And this attorney, he really trying his best, but he flipping 1,000 pages. You don't need no moment. You done. You done, bro. Your client going to jail.
When you were in the white Mercedes, you were leading a lot, right? Leading a lot.
Nah. I wasn't beating a lot.
So you told law enforcement that you were bleeding really bad.
Yeah, like once it started coming out, once I see it, saw it, start panicking, you know, like, dang, blood started coming out. But I know not to panic that bad though, because I've been shot before. So in the white face, I'm sitting up like this, so my blood won't get nowhere in the car. Sitting up like this, and we driving at a fast pace. So I jump out this and jump at this position, right?
Okay. You've got a gunshot in your shoulder,
And
a graze on your leg, and you say Mr. Johnson's been grazed on his back,
Correct.
and you can see the graze, right?
Nah, I ain't look at it, cause when he driving, I'm making sure, we ain't know he glazed at first, so I'm trying to make sure he don't read. So I'm like, you all right? I'm talking to him. But he said he been hit too.
Okay, he said he got hit. You've gotten graze on your leg. You can look down. You felt it, then you can look down and see it, right? All right. Now, you said you wiped down this car. How'd you wipe down the car? And what'd you do?
What you mean?
How did you wipe down the car? What'd you do? You walked through the backyard, you walked up to the car. What did you do next?
You know, I had like peroxide and bleach and stuff, and wipe them cutting.
Peroxide and bleach. So you walked back through this yard and you had big things of peroxide and bleach in your hands.
You trying to say how I did it with a shot on?
I know, I'm just saying, I want to know how you did it.
See what you need.
I want to know how you did it. I might need to wipe down a car. I don't know.
All right, well,
So how'd you do it?
Man, I just wiped the guy there. You know what I'm saying? I wiped the guy there.
All right, where'd you wipe?
Inside and stuff. Inside in the dope pound.
Door pan?
Yeah.
So you wiped down, where'd you wipe down on the inside?
Like the armrest, seat and stuff in the dope pound.
Lawyer, talk about the pictures of your client. That's what we want to know.
Okay.
Talk about the pictures.
What about the outside of the car?
Dope pound. Dope pound. You know what I'm saying? Wipe the dope pound down.
Anything else?
On the outside? Nah, just dope pound.
And you know your prints on the car.
Yeah, I ain't know that my print was on the car at the time, but I'm wiping the dope pound where I know I touch it. You know what I'm saying? Like dope pound and stuff like this. And the blood department, I was just trying to wipe real fast, but I ain't want the lawn to go out, so I was just trying to wipe real fast, because it's late. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get caught by the cop. It's late. I'm shot, but I'm bandaged up, you know, so, and I ain't trying to let my hat go down there because I was on pills and stuff.
What'd you do with the stuff afterwards?
What's the, did I
Stuff you used to clean the car.
I just had it already on the towel, and I went back there and did it real fast.
Okay, so back just a few minutes ago, I said you walked back there with like containers of peroxide and bleach and a towel, and you said yes.
I ain't say that.
So I want to make sure you had it was just on the towel.
Yeah, it was on the towel.
Okay,
Yeah, he did just switch.
so just one towel. What'd you do with the towel?
I took it back with me.
Oh yeah,
Who
you
drove
lying.
Makeda. I made her hit the block while she let me out, and I got out and walked up, went back through it.
And your girl's Angela on.
Yeah.
And just so I'm clear, when would this have been in relation to you shoot Dolph on the 17th? Same day?
No.
2 days, 1 day later, 2 days later?
It wasn't, I can't tell you exactly, but it was a couple days later, before they found the car. It was before, it probably was the night before they found the car.
And so she dropped you off, was she in the tracks?
She dropped me off on Barrett, and I got out.
Barrett?
Barrett Street.
Okay.
And I got out on foot and walked. I ain't want her truck seen on the street and that.
Okay. Was it day or night?
Nighttime.
Oh man, come on.
Was she in the tracks?
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up, dude. This is
Now-
over.
Did Quet ever tell you that either he or someone else had wiped the car down?
Quick?
Yeah.
Nah, just told me that he had somebody waiting car down.
And you were testified about leaving your cell phone in there
Yeah, I left him in the blue
in
phone.
the glove box. All right. But you had already went to pressure world and done all that by the time you go back to wipe it.
Went to
That's
pressure
all.
world and done what?
You got in your phone.
Yeah, I went to pressure world today, and right after we shut off, like after we split up from the apartment, I went to pressure world. Same day.
When you talked about in your testimony about getting a car covered,
Yeah.
when is that in relation to when you wipe the car down?
Like when Quinn gave me the money for the car coat, it was the same day that they had found the car. Same, like early that morning, he gave me the money for the car coat, and I was gonna put it on there later on the night, but they found the car.
And just to be clear, if I remember right, you said Quet called you to say, I need you to come over here and get money for a car cover, go cover that car.
Him and Justin was talking about that anyway. Him and Justin was talking about that anyway.
But were you part of the were you part of the conversation between Govan and Justin to be talking about that anyway?
What you mean was like,
You just said he and Justin were talking about that. Were you part of those conversations?
Justin was telling him he was gonna send him some cash out money to buy a car cover so we could cover.
How do
the
you
car.
know that?
Because I went over there, I was over Govan house, I had, we got some pills on me and everything. Like, and we were talking about we had to get rid of this car. We were saying we need to get rid of this car, burn this car up.
And you're saying that Govan's telling you he's in contact with Justin. And
Yeah.
Justin, okay. All right. And just to be clear, when it comes to Govan or Quet, is it y'all need to take care of this problem, or is it we, him included, need to take care of this problem?
He saying me and Justin really need to get rid of that car. He told me because if they question him, he gonna tell them how they really massive, so he can give it to his gambler. That's what he said.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
I know, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be super quick, Judge.
He
The
said,
last thing
no problem, thank
I
you.
want you to understand, Quet told y'all that if the police come to him and ask him about the car, he's gonna say holler at William Massey.
Yeah,
Is that his attorney?
yeah, that was his attorney.
Okay, so he's telling y'all, he's gonna tell the police, I'm not talking to y'all, talk to my
Yeah,
attorney.
he talked to my attorney,
He's gonna
so I can give it to my gambler.
do his sports gambling?
Yeah.
Okay. When Mr. Evans was asking you questions, he's asking about text messages and stuff. This is something I just forgot to do. Did the police seize your telephone from Letitia after you gave it to her?
Yeah,
Is that telephone 901-513-6236?
it was.
And the very last thing, every time I've met with you, me and you have met, if you count 2 minutes back there, maybe 3 times. Is that right?
Yeah.
Have I ever told you you're gonna walk out of jail?
Nah, he never told me
Have I always told you that you're going to prison?
that. Yeah, he told me
No further questions.
Sir, Evans, any recross?
Oh, you're right.
Are you next witness?
We can have about 5 minutes to pull her ready for the medical examiner. She's gonna be the next witness.
Let's take a break.
Court stands in recess. Brief recess. Then you pass me, turn, follow me.
And look how he's sagging, y'all. Yeah, he's sagging just like he's sagging on the video. Look, dude, pull your pants up. But in any event, I mean, this case it's over. I'm gonna show just a few clips from the medical examiner of the pictures of Young Dolph's clothes, so we can see like the bullet shots. But what's the state called? Tennessee. Y'all know it's a song called Tennessee whiskey. This case is as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh man. And as sweet as strawberry wine. This case is over. Let's go to a few minutes of, so I think it was 8:14, just so we can see that they really did hit him with that gun. I mean, they didn't miss. And then we can get out of here.
There.
Okay, so
This-
exactly what did he
This is the medical examiner that did the autopsy, and she just got some photos.
come to, what was he wearing when he came to you?
These clothes.
Okay, so we have two shirts, pair of jeans, boxers, shoes, and socks.
Correct.
Okay, was there any property found within his clothing?
They were.
Okay. And this is exhibit number 22.
God,
And Dr. Stanberry, if you could just give me some clarification here. Are these white squares showing where there are holes in the clothing?
Correct.
Okay. Are there arrows on those white squares?
They are.
Okay. All right. And about how many holes in the clothing did you calculate?
I did not cut those.
Okay. Thank you. And the next picture is exhibit number 23. Now, it looks like the same photo, but is this the front or the back of the shirt?
This is the front of the shirt.
Okay, and do those white squares also indicate holes in the clothing?
Correct.
In exhibit 24, looks like this is an undershirt. And the same thing as the last shirt, do those white squares indicate holes within that garment?
Correct.
Okay. And the next exhibit, number 25, could you tell us what we're looking at right here?
So we're looking at the overall view of property that was found on or in pockets of the clothing for Mr. Thornton.
Okay. Were there any weapons found within his clothing?
I don't recall.
Okay.
What was that response? I don't.
so yeah, the bullets were so powerful. They went through the credit cards. They mean that those bullets were flying. It hit his watch. It looks like it even ripped a hole in the condom. And it looked like it's more money here than the guys that were actually paid. The more money that Dolph had on than the money they got paid to do the actual hit, which is crazy.
Recall.
And on to the final exhibit, number 26. What are we looking at, Dr. Stanley?
This is the brown area is an envelope that we use to package any ballistics that we recover from the body. And these are multiple bullet fragments that were recovered from the right jaw.
Okay. Regarding the bullet fragments that were recovered from the right jaw, would it be within your job duties to conduct tests on those fragments?
No, it would not.
Okay.
Wow.
And do you happen to know whether or not the murder weapons were recovered in this case at all?
Not at the time that I did the case, no.
Okay. So if the murder weapons were recovered, would it be within your job duties to conduct testing?
It would not be.
Just a couple of more questions. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Dr. Stanley, what is a toxicology test?
At a time autopsy, we take certain fluids, usually blood, sometimes liver, and certain fluids also from the eye, and we submit it to a toxicology lab, and they run a particular test that I order, and based on the drugs that they look for in that particular test, it would test against the blood, and whatever detected would be read as a positive finding.
Okay. And is a toxicology test a standard part of an autopsy?
Most cases, yes,
Okay. And did you conduct a toxicology test for this victim?
I did.
And what were the results of that test?
It was the active ingredient of marijuana was detected.
Okay. So as to the total entry wounds to this victim, how many were there?
20.
20. Okay. How about
20.
exit wounds?
4.
Okay. And in your medical opinion, were these gunshot wounds enough to cause death?
They were.
Okay. And within a reasonable degree of medical certainty, did you render an opinion as to the cause of this victim's death?
I did.
And what was the cause of that?
Gunshot wounds of the head, torso, and neck.
Okay. And did you render an opinion as to the manner of death?
I did.
And what was your opinion?
Homicide.
Your Honor, I will pass the witness.
That's it.
Mr.
Homicide.
Evans?
Thank you, Your Honor. Just have a few questions. You were asked about entry wounds and versus exit wounds, and I think you said there's 20 entry wounds and 4 exit wounds. Right. You were also asked some questions about ballistics, I think, or used the term ballistics.
So now I think he's just asking questions just to just to seem like he's doing something. But I didn't find the questions, relevant or important enough to show that his client is innocent. But nevertheless, there's a few questions, then we can get out of here.
Ballistics. As far as ballistics go, within your job and your responsibilities, do you recover bullets from the body that are still in the body at the time of the autopsy?
Yes.
How many of those did you recover?
So I recovered 4 bullets that were related to this shooting, and then there were 3 others that occurred like he had in his body from before. So remote bullets, I found 3 of them.
All right, so 3 from him being shot some other occasion.
Yes.
Okay, so 4 related to this shooting.
Yes.
And then, does that include fragments, or is that a different category?
So in this case specifically, he had several fragments, and some due to evidentiary value, they're very small. I didn't recover all of them, but I recovered the larger ones. Yes.
Okay, and is that inclusive in the number that you just gave me of the bullets recovered?
Yes.
Okay, were some of those intact?
Most weren't.
Most weren't.
Yeah.
But to your recollection, were any intact? One was intact. And it would be your procedure and policy as the medical examiner to package any of those bullets and bullet fragments in the brown envelope, right? And send those back to law enforcement to let them do any potential ballistic firearms testing on them, correct?
Correct.
And did you do that in this case?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
All right, y'all. One thing I did find weird when she first started testifying, and they had the autopsy photos of Young Dolph. It was a deputy in the courtroom with some red lipstick on and it looked like some red eyeshadow or something. And she wanted to see the picture so bad she couldn't wait for them to be put on the screen. It's like she was standing behind the medical examiner trying to get a peek at the picture. So I was like, okay, it kind of looked bad on camera that you're trying to look at the pictures of someone's family member while they're in the courtroom. Let me go so I can see if I can find a little bit of that. I just found it kind of strange. She's going through look at her. Look.
So do you recognize that document I just handed to you? That's your signature down at the bottom, Martha.
Exam meeting at 7/9.
So as you go through the
So I
pictures,
started
let me
with
see.
being notified of the death, and then I reviewed the investigative material that the medical legal death investigator performed, or produced.
And to me, it seemed like she stayed there only for the pictures, and after the pictures, she was gone.
Dr. Singletary, can you hear me again?
Yeah, so that was a little strange. Because after the pictures, she gone.
This is exhibit 19.
Yeah. But in any event, that's pretty much how the first day went. We had the mom, I mean not the mom, the sister come in, the bodyguard. I didn't hit the play button. Oh well, we don't need it anymore anyway. We had the mom, we had the bodyguard. Who else came in, y'all? So late in the day, I'm forgetting. The medical examiner and the co-defendant. That's pretty much it. I don't think we had anybody else, did we? Did we have anybody else? Let me go. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, she wants her fame. Yeah. But at the rate we're going, this probably be over tomorrow. I mean, you might bring in maybe a detective to tie it all up, and then it will be the defense turn. But I don't know who the defense can call that would help. I mean, what you gonna do? Put your client on the stand? Your client's gonna say that's not him? Because we saw when he was questioning that witness, he said a lot of different stuff, but he stayed away from those pictures. He didn't say nothing about the surveillance footage of his client getting shot, his client coming out, changing clothes. They stayed away from that. So, I mean, he really don't have any evidence. I mean, to work with. I'm not saying he's a bad attorney. I mean, he just, those are the cards he was dealt. Oh, yeah, he cooked big time. Cooked. All right. So, yeah, I think this is going to be it. Love need to take notes of how to do it. This is how you do it. Get in, get out. Yeah, lights out. Oh boy, must know Woody. Yeah, he knows it's over. It's a wrap. All right, y'all. And I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the week. It just depends on how the because the schedule is always fluid. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cover. This is the evidence Miss Love thinks she has in a YSL trial. Oh man. And thank you to Miss Donna for popping in and watching the stream. Hopefully she stuck around and subscribed to be back. We normally cover YSL, but it's always good to get something different in every once in a while. And thank you again to Pete for not only being a member, but tipping the stream $5. Yeah, I'm gonna try to when I can. I'm gonna try to jump on that Rob. I'm gonna try to stream it for sure. Loving your Henry voice. But thank y'all for coming in. I wanted to do a little bit for Young Dolph for sure, because that one needed to be covered. I know someone said Tyree Nichols' trial is going on, but that's in federal court, so it's hard to cover that one because we don't have any video, no audio, federal court. So hopefully we can do a little bit of that with the information that the reporters bring out. All right. But thank y'all so much for popping in. Let me let y'all get out of here so y'all can be rested up tomorrow for DA Love again. All right. And I may come on tomorrow. It just depends on how everything works out. So, but thank y'all for popping in. Thank you, Rob. Everybody for popping in. Yeah. And for liking the video. If I haven't already, if y'all don't mind liking it on your way, I appreciate that. All right, let me go. Let me give my legal disclaimer. No legal advice intended. No, I'm not right now. Thank y'all, Keith Mobile Jiggy. No, I'm not on trial. I'm a lawyer, but I'm not your lawyer. I'm just here to talk that law. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and hopefully I'll see y'all sometime throughout this coming up week.